So as some of you guys would know, I sell these folded up brackets to put fly-by-wire pedals into Nissans. When I mocked mine up, I did it with a BA pedal. So this is a BF pedal, which is pretty much like a BA pedal, but it's got this box on the side. I've had a few people message me to say that it doesn't quite work, obviously because of the boxes here. So currently, now that we're almost on the Christmas break and I don't have to do big hours at work, I'm looking at bringing a whole new range of products out and catering for a few things that people require. More and more people seem to be putting BF and FG motors in their Nissans, and this is the pedal that will come with it. So I'm going to try and still do these ones, because quite simply they work quite well for the easier to obtain pedals. I suppose if you guys buy cars from gummers or auctions to get all the parts to do the conversion, you might end up with one of these pedals, so it makes sense to make one. At the moment all I've done is kind of measured the size of the box, used the same CAD model but not folded this at 90 degrees, folded it at like 67 degrees, and put a big cutout in it, which is pretty much what this one looks like. So this is one that I've had a crack at. Had to make this bottom face here 5mm longer so I can get this flange on the bottom, and then take the big cut out, and that center part was always still there. As you can see, it's in this BA one. It's not bad for a first go. Kind of looks like we'll need to shift a few things around. But the thing I like about making small parts is that I only got an A4 printer at home. Otherwise I've got to take things to work, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But small parts you can just print one to one and then fold them up, so you get a good idea. As you can see, kind of allowed too much on the top and not enough on the bottom, so I'm just going to drag this box down. Looks like 10mm, so 5mm. We should be apples. Just got to compare it to the one that I've currently got for the BA, and we'll see how it goes. So in Inventor, the blue one, which is the one that's selected, is the BA pedal, and the red one is the new BF pedal. Oop, got both selected, so that's the new BF one. As you can see, they mount in the same holes on the back, and obviously still mount in the same holes, and the clearance hole around the pivot is still the same. But yeah, it's just going to have this big cutout to suit the box that's on the side of the BF pedal. So we'll just open her up. Let's just drag this down. So whoop. Look at that. So that tangent is now, because it was mated to this line which is tangent to this one, now that we're on the curve, it doesn't look like it's playing games. It looks like it still wants to roll on the tangent. Easy enough fix though, if you know what you're doing. Hopefully that fixes it. There we go. Bit of a bummer, that's a bit close, but we'll see if we'll print one out. This is the flat pattern for the job. We'll see how bad this is. We'll see if we can adjust it. So yeah, because I've only got an A4 printer at home, we just print everything one to one, and then just shift it on the paper so it's actually going to print. There we go, that was good. Hit print, pull it out of the printer, and then we can cut it out and sticky tape it together and test fit. So this is the flat pattern for the new pedal. It's also the DXF that I'd cut, and these center lines here, or center line type lines, the fold lines, and obviously the solid line on the outsides, the outside cut line. I'll just cut it up and then we'll fold it up and test fit it. Right, so I've got to cut it out, fold it up, taped it together. As you can see, it fits a lot better now, but just need to possibly make this radius down the bottom here a bit bigger. Looks like it still touches on the bosses. You see how close this hole is to the edge? It kind of looks like we could leave a full circle around that hole and then fillet this back edge here to this face, because that mount for that's pretty far back, so I should be able to slip under it. And then I was just thinking possibly bring this edge back a fair bit and then bring this closer to the hole, and yeah, make it a bit more aesthetic. Other than that, should be good. So I've just made a third template just to put all the radiuses in. I've cut this up at 45 degrees, so it's not got a big dead area here that isn't really required. Yeah, bring this up closer to the hole so it's a bit more reinforcement on this top flange here. Change the angle of the bottom a bit. Trying to get a bit more meat to weld on the bottom here. And then yeah, so we've still got this full circle around the back here. Put a fillet in. Forgot to put the fillet in here. But yeah, then run the big fillets on these two, and then the smaller 5mm fillets on here. So it starts to look like. So that'll be your 1 3/4 inch double dyed hole, and there'll be 2 3/4 inch double dyed holes in the bottom. Then yeah, the rest of it will be a 2mm. And it bolts in just like the BA one does. So I should put the pedal on stop, but I was reluctant to drag the bottom flange down too much further, just in case it starts to foul with the pedal. Still looks like it's got good clearance, but you never know. Yeah, so put this one into production, and in January it'll be one of my new parts. I'll still be selling the BA ones, but eventually I'll transition over to the BF FG type, because ultimately it's the same pedal, but you know, whether it does or doesn't have this box, it doesn't really make a difference to the way the pedal bolts on. Yeah, I'll just transition over to this one, make this one obsolete once they sell out, and happy days. So yeah, I'll try and make some more videos in the holidays and show you how to fit some more parts to your 31, or a few of the more barrel swap things. I've bought a 33 that I'm going to barrel swap now. They seem the most common ones that people are swapping, so I'll endeavour to swap it myself. Try and not get too busy with the day job, and pump out all these parts so everyone can do the conversions in their garage quite easily. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like what we saw, don't forget to subscribe, and let me know if you chasing anything, or visit my Shopify store, or just follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well. Alright, cheers guys.